Hello, in today's video we are going to talk about New Year's resolutions and how to make them so that they are not causing us extreme anxiety from the start. So stick with me until the end. I'm gonna give you 3 tips how to make your New Year's resolutions with ease and without this feeling of overwhelming panic. My name is Daria. Welcome to my online meditation school where I teach you how to live happier and more purposeful lives through the power of understanding your mind and belief. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Wednesday and they may change your life. Also, if you like to support my channel, here below I link down my Patreon page where you can go and support it. I also am a hypnotherapist, and if you would like to book a session with me, I do all the sessions online right now. You can do it, the link is in the description below. So now let's get into the video. So again, this time has been very interesting for me because a lot of people have very increased levels of anxiety. And with this growing consciousness that I see amongst people, what's been happening is that actually through the last few years, people are able to get more and more information about how to set their intentions and how to achieve what they want in, I don't know, 20 days or 30 days or 60 days or how many days. And people keep on putting new resolutions on themselves and every year trying to get something new. But then what's happening actually is that since 5 years they are having, for example, quit smoking on their list, and this is clearly not happening. This has not happened in 2013 and is likely not going to happen in 2020, right? So it's very interesting because what's been actually very common amongst people is that people have a lot of guilt already about the resolutions that they haven't achieved, and usually there's like a laundry list of them. And because of the guilt that has been there for a few years, for a few consecutive years already, they are anxious to put new resolutions into place. And in today's video, I am going to give you my 3 tips how to make your resolutions so that they are not causing you anxiety, and actually the other way around. They are going to be constructed in a way that are going to encourage you, and you are definitely going to achieve them because that's going to be something that you really want in your heart. So let's get into it. My tip number 1 would be to actually minimize the number of resolutions. So if you put maybe 3 or 5 things on your list, I think that's more than enough. And what I normally do is that I would most likely put a thing that is about to come to a fruition actually, and it's rather a big thing in my life. So something that I've been working on and something that I desire to accomplish, but it has not kind of happened yet, but I'm already on the way to getting there. So that allows basically for this feeling that this is something that has been already worked on, that this is something which is already in motion, and this is something that I already have quite good grounds to go for example. And in other words, if you've got a desire or if you've got a goal that you failed multiple times at, and or this is a goal that is a big goal that will require 1,000 smaller goals to be achieved before you achieve this huge goal, I would recommend actually trying to dissect the problem, trying to dissect why you are putting on the list something that you have not achieved so many times. What was your blockage? And maybe putting as your goal removing or getting over that block, right? And that will be the first step to achieving that big goal that you can put consecutively later. Also, to be honest with you, I prefer to put a few things on the list as opposed to a lot, just not to get overwhelmed. And you have to remember that it's kind of very discouraging when you are looking at your list from the year before and nothing has been achieved. So maybe it's better to put a few goals, and when you achieve them, revisit them after a few months. I'm sure you're not gonna forget them also if you put only 2, 3, 4 or 5 goals. And then you can add, okay, I achieved this, so the next step will be this one. And usually, you know, if your goals are really aligned to your life purpose and really aligned to your life goals, there will be a situation where there is some sort of feeling that there is a continuation, there is a flow into some sort of direction. So you're not going to just achieve the goal and just drop it, because that would be unfulfilling in itself. So tip number 1, put only a few goals. Tip number 2 would be associate the emotion with those goals. So associate exactly how you want to feel about them and when you are achieving them. So I would recommend to almost try to have like a manifestation type of situation where you are asking yourself to align so that those goals can be drawn to you, and you are going to feel how easy it is and how in line with your values it is to achieve those goals, to actually be in the process of achieving those goals, and then what would that feel like for those goals to be already in your life. And that leads me to tip number 3, that I want you to have a clear intention. So what does it look exactly to achieve this goal? How does your life look after that? How is your day looking like? Who is surrounding you? Who are the people around you when you've achieved this goal? What are you doing on a day-to-day basis? So if you go for those things that I just said, those 3 things, so you put on maximum 5 goals and you merge very clear intention with elevated emotions. So what is it, this goal, and how does it feel? You're going to create the state of being that is going to create the electromagnetic field around you, that is going to simply make you a magnet to those goals. And if those goals are in line with your inner being, and if your emotions towards those goals are positive emotions, and you have rehearsed those emotions enough times, your body will be conditioned for those to come into your life. So basically, you are going to condition your body ahead of times to welcome those incidents, those situations, those people into your life. So what I wanted to ask you is to really try to avoid the goals like lose weight, quit smoking, and all the goals that actually do not, for some reason, feel good to you, or you cannot imagine how your life is going to be after you've achieved that goal, and for that reason, you are not achieving it and you are stuck on it. It is much better from the quantum physics perspective and from your biochemistry. And Joe Dispenza writes about it a lot, and he also has a meditation, Tuning into New Potential, where he is using this technology of merging clear intention with an elevated emotion to create whatever you want in your life. So that's it for today. I hope this was helpful and insightful, and all your goals are going to get accomplished and fulfilled in 2020. I wish you a happy new year and all the best for the whole year and a decade ahead. Blessings.